They say that it takes about 7 generations for intergenerational trauma to subside. What do you know about that, and how do you help people with this?
Well, one, that's a belief system. So I encourage you to start looking at that as a belief system. And anytime we have a belief system, we have to really examine it and what are the limitations of those and what is it limiting. And secondly, look to the roots of the trauma that are in your subconscious mind, whether they've been passed down epigenetically or energetically or in any other way. And one of the most effective tools to do that is hypnotherapy, and in particular, the rapid transformational therapy, which I integrate into a hypnotherapy coaching program that addresses these kinds of root causes where you release these limiting beliefs. If they're not ready to be released, then they could be reshaped and they can find another job. The thinking patterns start to change, the emotional patterns start to change, and then the actions and the behaviors and how they go forward in life starts to change, and everything else around them starts to change as well.
Let me just unpack something. You said that there is a belief system that's part of it, right?
Yeah.
But let's say I don't know. Maybe my parents never talked about it. Let's say they avoided, okay, telling me the story. I don't have a belief system, but is the trauma passed on? Is it based on their behavior? Do I pick up on their behavior? How is it epigenetically passed on as well?
So between the research and my experiences, that trauma is going to be picked up because there's family systems and behaviors and beliefs within the family systems that get passed on subconsciously. It may not be overt. However, the subconscious mind rules the show. It's 95% of your operating system. We think it's all conscious mind. That's only 5%.
Right.
Think of an addict who continues in those cycles because it's doing everything it can to avoid pain, even though it's miserable, it's familiar. And many people don't even have a rock bottom. And sometimes those rock bottoms are that break to consciousness of that higher consciousness of I've got to live another way. Like I just can't do this anymore.